Welcome to the ABC 13 Grand Illumination Parade, presented by Nordstrom.
Wow, and what a grand start to the 32nd anniversary of Holidays in the City Grand Illumination Parade. It is an honor to join you for this annual tradition. My name's Lucy Bustamante.
I am Andre Sr. Thank you so much for joining us. This is something that really marks the holiday spirit, gets everyone into the holiday spirit when we have this parade down here. And we're going to have lots of performances for you over the next hour or so here as we watch the different floats, different performances, different marching bands going right down the street here in downtown Norfolk.
Now, here are a few cute kids, but if you could just see the crowds, guys, that are down here this year. Everybody was anticipating awesome weather, and it has been so far. Believe it or not, Andre, in the history of the parade, it has never rained.
Good.
Tonight might be the night.
A little drizzle.
We're going to keep our fingers crossed that it is not that. But lots of people who layered up, and everybody is just ready for a good time. It's sponsored this year by Nordstrom, as you see on your screen, and just wonderful acts that are coming up tonight.
Oh, wonderful. Quick background on this. You know, this year's theme is Winter Wonderland, as we said. A regional tradition. Every city in Hamptons is represented here in this parade tonight. A unique partnership between downtown Norfolk and Old Town Portsmouth. Holidays in the City is an entire season of fun and celebrates really great holiday traditions and new additions in both cities.
Now, the dancers have already moved on, but just to tell you a little bit about them, they are celebrating 25 years, and they have started this parade every year since the very beginning. These girls have performed in Disney World, also on Royal Caribbean and Carnival Cruise Lines, and it's all been under the direction of Diane Copeland Adcock. So here is our very first marching group. Andre, go ahead, take it away.
Yeah, this is the Police, Fire, and Honor Guard, City of Norfolk. Here they come, and I'll tell you what they're holding there in their hand. They're carrying the Norfolk Mace, and ornamental staff given to the city in 1753 by Lieutenant Governor Dinwiddie. Wow, that is pretty impressive. By the way, that ornament, that Norfolk Mace weighs 6.5 pounds.
Wow.
6.5 pounds.
What a beautiful thing to keep in their history.
Oh, yeah.
When you think about 1753, the care that has gone to keeping that very good-looking group there.
Absolutely. And the Honor Guard, by the way, comprised of members of the Norfolk Police and Fire Departments as well. Moving on now.
All right, and our next guest here, Mayor Kenny Alexander, walking alongside Assistant Chief Boone, and also Norfolk's Chief of Police, Michael Goldsmith. We just heard in the news recently that there will be a change of command within the department soon, but nevertheless, those are the police leaders in the city of Norfolk right now. There's the police department as we speak.
All right, number 3, U.S. Army Training and Doctrine Command Band. Take a look at this. U.S. Army Training and Doctrine Command Band is back in the parade this year for the first time since 2007, and we are happy that they are here as well. Now, under the command of Major Randall Bartell, along with Drum Major Sergeant First Class Sean Payton, the band performs over 400 missions a year for the Hampton Roads and Historic Triangle areas.
Very cool. All right, moving on to number 4. We are so excited to have representatives from Nordstrom at MacArthur Center carrying the official parade lead banner there. The Nordstrom team members are thrilled to participate in this beloved community event, and they are ready for a fabulous holiday shopping
I am
season.
too. I'll be looking for deals. All right, here we come. Blue mitten and winter reornament. Yes, next up, 7 venues, and it looks like Buddy, everyone's favorite elf from
Buddy!
Elf the musical, and dozens of his elf friends have taken a break from all their toy making to help carry the blue mitten and wintry ornament balloons in the grand Illumination
It is
parade.
so neat to see them blow all of these up. It's a show in itself.
It is.
A gorgeous display. As you know, this year's theme is Winter Wonderland. So everything that you're going to see here is going to represent the theme, and they have done an absolutely beautiful job.
Yeah. All right.
U.S. Fleet Forces Band, U.S. Navy, thank you all for your service to our country. They are on display in a large way tonight. Established in 1945, the United States Fleet Forces Band is comprised of active duty Navy musicians that perform in a variety of ensembles, including the Wind Ensemble, Ceremonial, Parade Band, popular music group as well, 4-star edition, and they are under the direction of Lieutenant Robert Coates. The U.S. Fleet Forces Band performs nearly 600 engagements a year.
All right, we have a float coming up next. Mermaids in Wonderland. This is the city of Norfolk. The stunning float from the city of Norfolk features imagery that is distinctly Norfolk, including the iconic skyline, mermaids, sails, cranes. They have beautiful lights that are synchronized with their holiday music to really wow our parade goers tonight. Riding on the float tonight, Councilwoman Adria McClellan, Councilwoman Mamie Johnson, Councilwoman Angela Graves, and Councilman Tommy Smeagol.
Yeah.
All righty.
They're all there.
That is a gorgeous float. Look at that.
That really is. It's lit up so beautifully.
Hi, everybody.
All right. Hello, guys. They're all singing hello as they pass by. Hello, everybody. All right. Well, here we go. Fire and Rescue Group, City of Norfolk. What would we do without our fire and rescue? They are the 3rd oldest full-paid fire department in the United States. They were established in 1873. The company has 500 career personnel. They're responsible for 14 fire rescue stations in the city, and they are currently under the lead of Chief Jeffrey Wise, and these community heroes respond to over 41,000 calls every single year. We know this. We hear our stingers go off.
But they go back a long way.
All the time. They really do.
Yeah, a lot of history here with our police department, with our fire department. And look at them. Say hello. They're always there when you need them. Always on standby.
This is a special night where their families actually get to ride on the ladder truck with them. Is that not amazing? Hello, everybody. They're passing by our television tent right now, so we are happily waving at them. All right, here we go. Number 9.
Yes, we do have New Portsmouth celebrate Winter Wonderland. It's the city of Portsmouth here. The city of Portsmouth is Hampton Roads' only official Coast Guard city. This float here that you see includes over 3,000 lights and was created in conjunction with Portsmouth Park, Recreation and Leisure Services, and Blue Steel Lighting Design. Tonight, Portsmouth is represented by Councilman Paige Cherry. We also have the Portsmouth Children's Museum mascot, Angelos, also there as well.
All right, number 10, here we go. The Fire and Rescue and Emergency Services, City of Portsmouth. And we have them a community-based department that is committed to providing the highest quality of public safety and services. And joining us tonight is their honor guard, made up of current employees as well.
And here we also have here in this car here Sheriff Bob McCabe to help kick off the holiday season. He's been the sheriff of Norfolk since 1994 and oversees one of the largest jails in Virginia with a staff of 500 people on hand. Inside Business voted the sheriff's office as one of the best places to work in Hampton Roads since 2010.
That's right. And over here to IC Norcom High School Marching Band. Also represented in the city of Portsmouth, always a crowd pleaser. This band is absolutely incredible. As we get a little closer to them, we're going to let you hear whatever song they're playing, but for now we're going to tell you that they have received over 400 trophies in 10 years, including, listen to this, second place marching band award in the 2015 Grand Illumination Parade. Let's hear a little bit of the I.C. Norcom Greyhound Marching Band from the city of Portsmouth. Take in the sounds, everyone. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the I.C. Norcom Greyhound Marching Band of the city of Portsmouth under the direction of Mr. Jonathan Pickford.
Yeah, now you see why they've been recognized so many times.
Absolutely. It's quite a large group.
Yes, it is.
And it's such a crowd pleaser because everybody stops and listens. You can tell.
Oh, yeah.
This parade is just filled with so many wonderful representations.
Oh, yeah. Cuteness overload.
Sleigh ride.
Yes. Well, everyone in Wonderland needs a sleigh ride. And look at these adorable furry friends enjoying a festive ride in this downtown Wonderland. Look at that. Bay Beagle Rescue is dedicated to saving beagles most in need. Ones that are abandoned, abused, and have special needs as well. This year, Bay Beagle is joined by Save Your Souls Pet Rescue and All Breed Rescue, dedicated to saving shelter animals from euthanasia and finding them forever homes. Just take a look at the cute pup.
We're just going to let that sit for a second, as long as our cameras
I have to say nothing. You just have to look at this.
That's exactly right. Look at that.
And the group there doing some great work. Save Your Souls Pet Rescue. We also have Bay Beagle Rescue as well.
All right, well, here we go. Centera, Norfolk General Hospital, their theme, Keeping Safe in Winter Wonderland. They are our friends from Norfolk General Trauma Service, and they are here to creatively remind everyone that injury prevention during the holidays is key to having a happy season. Centera Norfolk General Hospital is one of 5 Level 1 trauma centers in the state of Virginia. We're very lucky to have this resource readily available in our community. They're holding up signs that says, eyes on the road. Do you have a fire extinguisher? Is everything updated in your house? Hello, trauma center workers.
Yes.
They are going by. All right, here we go.
Yes. Cozy Palms. Yes, Crossroads Cobra cheerleaders. Take a look at these impressive moves from the Crossroads Cobra cheerleaders tonight. The group features cheerleaders from ages 7 to 18. They have won over 95 trophies so far and are ready for their next challenge this January.
Our family!
Oh, yeah.
There they are. We get excited. This is the 13 News Now team, the Mobile Weather Lab.
Yeah.
Jeff Lawson, just
the entire weather team.
Legacy meteorologist for our station there. Look at that. I'm sure he is Facebook Living right now.
Jeff, Storm mode.
Hello, Jeff. Tim Pandages, our very own from Daybreak. Crystal Harper, one of the newest faces.
And a veteran, by the way.
Aisha Scott and Evan, thank you so much,
The largest weather team in Hampton Roads, by the way. The largest weather team in Hampton Roads. Thank you guys for all you do.
Very proud to have them.
Yes, now we have Escape from the Island of Misfit Toys. Ooh, and by the way, they won Best Illumination. Yes, they did today. Best Illumination, Hampton Roads Pride Boat Club.
Congrats to them.
Yes, congrats. Here is a beautiful festive float with a positive message for all, from our friends with the parade, the Pride Boat Club of Hampton Roads. The float theme is based on the holiday favorite movie Rudolph and the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the Island of Misfit Toys. It celebrates the fact that we all have something unique about us, and as a society should work toward being accepting of all people. The Hampton Roads Pride Boat Club is a floating club for those who support the LGBT communities and welcomes any person that shares a love for boating as well.
All right, in the MacArthur Center, an evergreen tree as tall as the ceiling, adorned with beautiful ornaments. And today it's in the form of a balloon. So there you go. And this might be the largest and happiest tree of them all. It is Eva Green and holiday tree filled with 3,000 cubic feet of helium to keep her afloat. So are those Christmas presents under Eva Green? No, it's actually our friends from MacArthur Center and their families escorting this very special tree downtown for the parade. And the team, once again, from MacArthur Center invites you to celebrate the season with the visit to MacArthur on Ice, the Winter Carnival, the Ice Palace, and 140 extraordinary stores that will be offering some really good deals.
Oh, yes. Cannot wait. Just a week from now, by
That's
the way.
it. That is it.
Less than a week from now. All right, what we have here is the Lake Taylor High School Marching Band. There is no denying that this band will get our tens of thousands of spectators along the parade route tonight, dancing in the street. By the way, and approximately 80,000 people expected to attend this parade tonight. The Lake Taylor High School Marching Band.
Watching the ABC 13 Grand Illumination Parade, presented by Nordstrom. Welcome back to the ABC 13 Grand Illumination Parade, presented by Nordstrom.
Yes, we are back. We are back. And what you're going to be coming back to now is the Snowy Express. The Snowy Express tugs into downtown, bringing live entertainment from historic Ocean View. With lively participant sequence, lighting, and impressive winter wonderland embellishments, this unit is sure to get the crowd joining in to sing some traditional holiday favorites.
All right, and next up is the real estate group, the Blue Angels airplane. Look at this, guys. Is that not one of the most fun balloons you have seen? You're not going to see that in the Macy's Day Parade, but that's okay because this is our balloon.
Yeah.
This is what our area represents. So the Blue Angels are scheduled to fly nearly 68 air shows at 35 locations during a season, and we're lucky enough to get our very own mini Blue Angel show in the downtown just for the Grand Illumination Parade. Also, Holidays in the City Parade, so this balloon is carried by agents from the real estate group.
All right, we also have Indian River High School Marching Braves. The Indian River High School Marching Braves are the pride of the Indian River community, and they are bringing their talents to downtown, rocking through the 2-mile parade route and entertaining crowds along the way. They were in the 2014 Grand Illumination Parade first place band and won numerous awards and competitions. The band is under the direction of Kenneth Smith. By the way, since the first parade in 1985, all Norfolk City High School bands have participated in the parade. Elizabeth River Crossing has also allowed us to offer a $1,000 grant to the best Norfolk High School band and the best Portsmouth High School band as well.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
They're doing a great job.
And by the way, all bands, school bands are judged and compete for the best of trophies as well.
That's right. That's right. All right. Here are the starters of our parade. This is the rest of the Copeland Mills School of the Arts dancers here. The winners of the 2015 Grand Illumination Parade Nordstrom Style Award. And Copeland Mills School of the Arts is wowing us again with this amazing Jack Frost Winter Wonderland theme float, which is apparently right behind them. So look at the amazing winter scene that they have created here. Those costumes, guys, they are just gorgeous.
Yes,
okay,
they are.
Here is their float, and you can see every aspect of the holidays represented there. Oh, there you go. You have Mrs. Claus and her gentleman.
Yes. That's the new
She's not riding with Santa just yet.
Right, yes. We're waiting for that.
That's exactly right. But these girls, once again, celebrating 25 years in existence. And they have been educating children in Hampton Roads for those 27 years in dance, music, and acting. So it's not just a dancing school.
No, it is not.
Fantastic group of people.
Okay, we have jazz in Winter Wonderland. Is it too early to start thinking about those healthy New Year's resolutions?
No.
Lucy and I say at the very same time. Jazzercise is back in the parade to show the crowd how fun exercise can really be. Jazzercise is a pulse-pounding, beat-pumping fitness program that gets you results fast with a hot playlist to distract you from the burn.
I'm going to guess that they're burning about 1,000 calories tonight alone.
Yeah, because they're walking 2 miles.
Yes.
They're wearing sweaters.
Yeah.
So they're definitely burning a lot of calories, right? And they're dancing along the parade route
and
the entire
adrenaline.
time. Yeah. I mean, they're burning a lot. And the instructors, by the way, aren't just inspiring for your fitness goals. They also have raised $28 million for a wide range of causes, most of them impacting their local community. It's the original dance party workout, and tonight they're continuing to rock it.
Look how proud they are. They're passing by our tent. They realize they're on television, and they are stepping it up a notch. Good-looking ladies, absolutely. All right, here we go. The black and white cabs being represented as well in the Winter Wonderland theme. Who would not want to ride around in a cab decked out like this one?
Right?
Kid you not. Look at this, guys. Look how fun that thing is. Maybe you can rent it for your Christmas party. Who knows?
To come in Uber?
Yes. Well, Black and White Cabs has been providing taxi cab service to residents and tourists of Norfolk for over 50 years. It is the first cab company in Norfolk to provide wheelchair-accessible vehicles, and all drivers have their DMV records and backgrounds checked.
There you go.
It's proof that what you have known for years could be the best decision for you. So there you go. All right, on to ODU.
Yeah, the pride of ODU. Go Monarchs! Here comes the pride of Old Dominion marching band, joined by the Monarch cheerleaders and Dynasty dancers. The band is comprised of 185 members and has grown from a starting size of 88 back in 2008, prior to the start of the school's football program. In March of 2016, the band traveled to Ireland to participate in the St. Patrick's Day Festival Parade in Dublin. Now, how cool is that? Which was the group's first international trip. And you can see why, and you can hear why they got invited all the way across the pond to perform in a St. Paddy's Day Parade in Ireland, Dublin, Ireland.
Let's listen. If that does not get your adrenaline going, this crowd is stomping their feet. They're swaying to the rhythm. They are loving ODU's sound, that's for sure.
I love that they have those lights on their equipment as well.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah,
that's
very
really cool. All right, here comes another favorite. The Hurrah Players. They have participated in the Grand Illumination Parade for decades now. And one of our favorites to have on our show, any day, anytime, is Mr. Hugh Copeland, who is the founder and the artistic director of the Hurrah Players, Virginia's leading family theater company. They have made kids and family members' dreams come true since 1984. So the players tonight are dressed all in white as snow babies. They are entertaining the crowd with their very impressive singing and dancing skills, putting everyone in the holiday spirits. What a talented group of people. Hello, Hurrah Players.
They have fake snow coming from their float, too. Hey, Hugh.
Hello, Mr.
Hey, Hugh.
Copeland.
How are you?
Puppy dog's coming right behind them, too.
All right.
All right, good-looking crew here. Pitbull Awareness Coalition.
Yeah, Pitbull. And here come the four-legged friends down the parade route. It's 2 miles long, so they're getting their exercise tonight. These pit bulls and their owners are dressed festively like penguins, snow angels, and there is even a great iceberg with paw prints as well.
That is awesome.
Float right there.
Look at that. Oh, that's
Isn't that
too
cool?
cute. That dog is a great sport.
Yeah, because he's actually staying still. He's enjoying it. The crowds are enjoying it.
He's in a costume.
Yeah. And he's not ripping it off.
Oh, my
goodness. Is that a big polar bear?
Oh, my goodness. All right, we've got to tell you about this one. The Sierra Club Virginia chapter. This is a beautiful holiday float featuring a polar bear. Did you know that male polar bears can weigh as much as 1,500 pounds?
My goodness.
Does that not look incredible?
That looks like a real polar bear.
They nailed that. Absolutely nailed that. Polar bears are in serious danger of going extinct due to global warming, and the Sierra Club is working to make a real difference. So the Virginia chapter of Sierra Club is 15,000 members strong, and they are working to build a very healthy and viable community, conserve and restore the natural habitat. They think globally and they act locally. That is precious. Did you see that?
It is, yeah. All right, here we have the Nansemond River High School Marching Band. Yeah, you ready to hear some holiday favorites performed by this award-winning band? Oh, yeah. The 82-member band is the pride of Suffolk, and they are under the direction of Edward Woodis. The band has participated in the Philadelphia Thanksgiving Day Parade as well as the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. How cool is that?
That's awesome.
Yes.
This is a good-looking group here.
Yeah, our bands down here, our high school bands, are performing on the national stage.
Wow, look at those costumes, Andre. They look fantastic.
Now we see why they have performed all over the country. Very cool, the Nansemond River High School Marching Band.
All right, let's see if we can hear them perform. Their music is coming up right behind us, and it is a large band. Let's see if we can hear their sounds. Amazing. You cannot have a great parade without percussion, I tell you.
No, you can't. Got another big one coming up here. A big balloon. Dapper Dan the Penguin. Penguins. Everyone loves these adorable little animals that always look all dressed up and ready to go party, right?
He is getting blown away, this poor penguin.
But you got to give it to the crew for holding it down, though.
Absolutely.
They're doing it. And today, coming all the way to downtown from the North Pole is none other than Dapper Dan the Penguin. Dapper Dan stands 30 feet tall and has 24 helpers from the Top Guard Security to help glide along the parade route. Top Guard Security, headquartered in Norfolk, celebrating 20 years in business and employs over 775 security officers.
All right, here we go. This gorgeous lit-up truck, IES Commercial Inc. The float depicts a splendid winter scene with children and adults waking up to a snow-filled winter wonderland and ready to play. So, former Arc Electric is IES Commercial, has been an electrical contractor in this area for 44 years and has been an electrical contractor for many buildings right here in downtown Norfolk, believe it or not. They have done the lighting for Wells Fargo, Norfolk Southern, Dominion Enterprises, and the MacArthur Memorial. They have done an absolutely spectacular job. Congratulations, guys. That is a high-class float right there.
All right, up next, Maury High School Marching Commodores.
Commodores,
yeah,
there we go.
The Maury High School Marching Commodores here. Here they come. Maury High School Marching Band Commodores, thrilled once again to bring their talents to the parade route and entertain this fabulous crowd. In its 106th year, the Marching Commodores are the longest-running high school band program in Norfolk. This year's drum majors are trombonist Kelsey Wirtz. The band is under the direction of Ezra J. Washington as well. Clarinist and saxophonist Michael Santani.
Awesome.
Yes. Also
okay, here's one that made us giggle. In case you need a body piercing, here are your people. Finders Keepers Body Piercing.
Got 'em.
Their theme is the Snow Angels, and you can look at this next Winter Wonderland by their creation. These are all very creative people, that is for sure, so they have done a great job. Their impressive float was created by the Snow Angels at Finders Keepers. body piercing. All right, moving on. Marching Elites Association.
Yes, we have them. They are a youth development organization that provides leadership skills, self-discipline, character enrichment, and motivational training for children between the ages of 5 and 18. They do a great job. All right. And the Marching Elites have served thousands of Hampton Roads youth for over 25 years. The team is featured in Savannah, Georgia, St. Patrick's Day Parade. So, you know, they're not just here as well. They branch out, and they represent our area. The Kentucky Derby Parade, Indy 500 Parade, and they've even performed at the White House 3 times.
You can see
there
why.
You go. Enough said.
That is incredible precision. They were a fun group to watch there. Well, guys, you are watching the 32nd Annual Grand Illumination Holidays in the City Parade in downtown Norfolk. Andre Sr. and I are just so honored to host this once again, and it has been so far a spectacular night. Andre, I tell you, the tradition may continue, that it may not actually rain on our parade.
Yes, and we will have much more coming up here at the parade.
You're watching the ABC 13 Grand Illumination Parade, presented by Nordstrom. Welcome back to the ABC 13 Grand Illumination Parade, presented by Nordstrom.
The Grand Illumination Parade, always a great time of the year. I'm Andre Sr. It's my pleasure to present it to you with Lucy Bustamante.
We are having a great time. I'll tell you, it's never rained for this parade, and we thought we were this close, and my goodness, it is holding out.
It is holding out, and we're going to make it. We're going to get Santa Claus. We're going to get all the floats through here. We're going to get all the parades through here, all the bands through here, so you can see them for yourself.
All right, so next up, City of Franklin High School Marching Stampede is what they call themselves. City of Franklin is representing tonight with the Franklin High School Marching Stampede, led by their band director, Dante Robinson, and they are so excited to be here providing music and entertainment for everyone at the parade, and all of you watching at home in the comfort of your warm couch, hopefully.
Yes, hopefully. It's a little windy out here.
So the members are comprised, listen to this. This is the kind of sound that is coming out of kids aging from 11 to 18 years old.
Wow.
Such a talented crew.
All right, coming up next, we have this to the parade route. Norfolk NATO Festival Float. It features the Norfolk NATO Festival Youth Ambassadors who work throughout the year performing community volunteer service. It's awesome.
Oh my goodness, God bless them. They are marching in this parade in their skis.
Yes.
That is amazing. Norfolk NATO group right there. So funny.
Yes,
fantastic. Wonderfully done, guys, representing all of our NATO partners there. Their theme is that they represent the winter, they love the Winter Olympics.
Yes.
Well, we're finally getting to the point where it's starting to feel like winter.
Yes,
so
it is.
Perfect theme, guys.
All right, next up, we have a wonderful Winterfest of Wagons.
That's right. Volkswagen Club of Tidewater.
Yep.
And the club was formed in 1981. For anyone interested in VWs, we know that if you have a VW, you are passionate.
There is a club.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
So they represent the Hampton Roads and Northeast North Carolina area there. And all their monthly functions and events like this one are planned with the whole family in mind. So it's a great annual car show that they have as well. And they do it for a great cause, for Toys for Tots. So
that guy's multitasking.
Look
He's
at
got
these
a puppet.
different bugs of all different years.
He's driving and he's got a puppet.
I
don't know how he's doing that, but that's good multitasking.
Look at this. The babies inside of the...
that
oh, my
is
goodness.
cute. That is cute. All right, now you're going to see that guy has a Muppet in his hand and he's driving a Volkswagen.
I think at some point, every teenager wants a bug to drive.
I think so.
You know, that was definitely a stage
that was
in life.
At least for our lives.
Absolutely, I know. All the millennials are going, what are y'all talking about?
But these are cool nevertheless. Take a look at them.
Look
they are decorated nicely. They're decorated for the holidays.
Mickey Mouse
yeah.
chilling in the back. Very, very fun stuff.
All different types of Volkswagens.
Revving their engines right there. All right, bye, guys. That's a good little parade that they have going on. All right, well, City of Norfolk coming up next as soon as the VW Club moves along here.
Hey, that's how big the VW Club was. That's how big. All right.
They're serious.
Yeah, the Norview Marching Pilots carrying on a proud tradition of high-step marching, representing the Norfolk High School throughout the city and region and the state as well. The Marching Pilots offer a variety of performances, including halftime shows, parades, and special performances like the one that you see right here in front of you. The Marching Pilots are directed by Joshua Stone and led by drum major Ashley Matthew.
It's a good-looking group right there.
Yeah, look at them perform.
Really awesome look, I want you to see how deep that crowd is around them, guys.
Yeah.
We're talking an estimated 80,000 people in attendance.
For this year. And no doubt, if you were driving in here, you would have noticed. I think the crowds will just continually get bigger every year. And it wasn't going to rain. It's not that cold. It's a little windy this time around for the 32nd annual version. But, you know, it's not raining, and that's the best part.
That's exactly right. So if you actually have noticed on your drive down here, or you are going to notice from every night during the Christmas season, the holiday season, 5 buildings participated in the skylighting this year. And we have come so far because now we have, let's see, an estimated from 20,000 people up to 80,000 people since 1985.
Oh, yeah.
So it has grown in such a large way. Let's listen to the sounds of the Norview Marching Band. Awesome. Good job, guys.
You were talking a little earlier about the illuminating the skyline.
Yeah.
An estimated 12 miles of lights, by the way, all over the city when you drive in.
12 miles.
And you see it. Yeah.
That's amazing.
All
right, New Hope Baptist Church, welcome. That is their group. Oh, look at the makeup on her. Absolutely gorgeous.
Really cool.
All right, well, they are in the sporty mood with this float created by their church, expertly decorated with a Winter Olympics theme. And just look at how gorgeous all of these colors are on their float. See if we can get a close-up at some point.
Yeah.
And we are joined tonight by New Hope's Live Out Loud Youth Ministry. New Hope Baptist Church is located in Chesapeake, and the pastor is Reverend Dr. Sammy Logan III. And Andre, I tell you, the tradition of no rain on this parade may have ended with this one.
Well, just a little drizzle. We're not going to let it rain.
Drizzle.
All right,
That's
here we go.
okay.
Who wouldn't want to sail into the holidays with this nautical themed float featuring a sunfish sailboat with an extra festive sail, a holiday greeting, and red and green lights? Check it out. Look at that. These little sailors on the float are from the Hampton Roads Sunfish Challenge and Dinghy Distance Race, a grassroots long-distance race.
How fun.
Yeah. Also on the float tonight is Robert Suhay, who holds the Guinness Book of World Records title for longest distance sail in the dinghy. All right.
All right, let's listen to the sounds of the Norfolk Christian School's drumline. All right, for such a small group, that was a large sound. They were fantastic.
Was.
All right, well, that's a pre-K through 12 grade Christian school, just so you know. Moving on, our friends from the Virginian Pilot.
Yes, we have the Winter Wonderland without snow, and here come the biggest and most beautiful snowflake to ever float down out of the sky. Check this out. A skilled team from the Virginian Pilot guiding this frosty delight down the parade route, which stands about 12 feet in height there. You see those snowflakes making their way down.
Yeah.
As crowds look on, the Virginian Pilot is thankful this season for their over 750,000 loyal print and digital readers each week. Still a large number of people taking part reading the paper.
All right, well, here's the CK Cheerleading Club with Santa's Workshop. It looks like we're going to get a peek into Santa's workshop, guys. All right, kids, let's see if he's in there making one of your toys that you asked for. Those elves look like they can really put the cheer in the holiday season. Let's see if you can check them out. They are too cute. Look at that, wearing their presents. Very fun. PETA,
all right, yes.
Here we go.
Well, do you love dogs and cats? PETA wants you to know that their loyal spay and neuter program includes 3 state-of-the-art mobile clinics that travel throughout the region offering low-cost or free spaying and neutering services. All right.
All right, guys, City of Portsmouth. We're back to the people of Portsmouth. Woodrow Wilson High School Special Forces. Their ensemble's motto is focus, precision, and seriousness of purpose. Very impressive group. It's a division of the Portsmouth Public Schools and consists of the Army JROTC Color Guard, their cadets, the Flag Squad, majorettes, and drumline. John R. Jenkins is the band director, and Lieutenant Colonel Monique Dickens is the senior Army JROTC instructor. Good looking group right there.
Yes.
We'll let you listen to them for a few minutes.
All right, we have a balloon. This is the Zaloon, Lucy. Well, it looks like a few animals from the Virginia Zoo have taken a special field trip tonight to join us here for the Grand Illumination Parade. The giant red panda tiger. Very capable hands tonight with staff from the Virginia Zoo here to guide them down the route. The zoo is a local treasure with more than 500 animals representing over 100 different species. And first opened to the public, get this, 1901.
Wow.
1901.
It's a gorgeous piece of property down there. That is for sure.
Great work. Yeah.
All right, guys, Sail Nauticus. This is a fantastic group. If you have not heard of what this group does, well, their theme, first of all, is Bahamas bound. Being mobile and always seeking sun and sand means that sailors will head south for the winter.
That was my flag. That's the Jamaican flag.
That's your Jamaican flag. I was wondering. He is so excited right now. There is your Jamaican flag.
Yeah, look, there it is.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, we need to change
cool.
it to Jamaica bound then, not Bahamas bound.
Yes, I know. I heard you read that, and I was like, no.
That's great. Well, Sail Nauticus is a nonprofit community sailing center that offers a free after-school academy program for middle schoolers and youth summer camps. It is an incredible nonprofit that offers such an awesome sport to kids who may not be able to afford it. So make sure you look them out. Thank you, Sail Nauticus, for bringing a little bit of the tropics to downtown.
Yes. All right, the Windsor High School Marching Dukes. Yes, they are accompanied by the varsity and junior varsity cheerleaders from the Isle of Wight County. The Marching Dukes are a combined group of students in the 8th through 12th grade. The musical selection for the parade tonight is a special jazz arrangement of Sleigh Ride.
Okay.
And you can tell the crowd is really going to enjoy this. Take a look. Band director, by the way, is Mr. Brock Smith, with color guard instructor, Miss Julia Paul.
There you go.
Band here.
If you haven't turned on the Christmas music yet, here's your treat.
It's getting me into the mood.
Very nice. All right, moving on. ODU. Well, Old Dominion, we should say.
Yeah.
Old Dominion Historical Fire Society is the Virginia chapter of the Society for the Preservation and Appreciation of Antique Motor Fire Apparatus in America. And the members of the society, they collect and they preserve fire department apparatus so that future generations can see the history of where fighting fires started in the United States. So the society welcomes anyone with interest in preserving the history of the fire service. Very, very cool. I'm sure that child is absolutely loving riding up there in this parade.
Fully
Look at
decorated,
that.
Yeah. It's very nice.
Isn't it amazing, Andre, when you compare it to the huge ladder trucks that they now respond to fires with?
You know, the one that from the city of Norfolk that came through earlier was massive.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Beautiful
and these
crew.
are what they used to use.
Well, believe it or not, this is number 54 out of 79 parade units.
That is how many.
The very last one is the one that everyone wants to see.
We're going to get there.
Santa Claus, even though this adorable little puppy.
Yeah, we can look at puppies. Oh, look at that.
That's what
I can look at that puppy all day.
Well, nearly 3,000 people are marching in this parade right now. 4,000 volunteer hours to plan and implement this. Absolutely beautiful group.
All right, check this out. Yeah.
Oh.
Look at these magnificent snow ponies from the Southeastern Association of Trail Riders. The club was formed in 1995 and is a pleasure trail riding club. Who doesn't love horses? Who doesn't love horses?
It's gorgeous.
They're so cool. Yeah.
You know, they get special training to be able to march in these parades as well.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So that they don't get spooked. That's exactly
Yeah, there
right.
are a lot of people out here, and they're very well behaved. The mission, by the way, is to increase interest and education, educate the public about the recreational benefits of horses and trail riding in Virginia and also in North Carolina.
Awesome. All right, here we go. Oh, our award winners here.
Yes.
First place.
Yes, the best non-commercial float.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, we're going to show you this float in just a second, but the float from Pinecrest Baptist Church Children's Choir has a nativity scene on it, complete with live animals. They even have a working Ferris wheel. Look at that.
That is cool.
Rudolph, some very helpful elves. They have swirling snow, 10,000 lights. Guys, they have gone all out on this.
Now you see why it won best non-commercial in the category when it was judged earlier today.
Look at
it was
that.
so awesome.
Absolutely. Reason for the season right there. Those kids, I don't know how they're going round and round without not getting dizzy or
pretty
sick.
good. Yeah. You're driving and you're going round and round. That's new.
So much fun. Oh, we're just going to let you take
I might want to try that out.
all of the parts to this float, guys. What an impressive creation.
That is a pretty awesome float, I will say that.
So the choir is under the direction of Lori Buckley. They are performed at Norfolk Admirals games, nursing homes, and malls throughout Hampton Roads. So extremely active Baptist church in our community. And just beautiful. They have done just a fantastic job on this float. There it is.
They might want to mass market that float because that is pretty cool.
Amazing.
Congratulations to them, by the way, for winning the best non-commercial float in the parade.
All right, Churchland, here we go.
All right, Churchland High School is home to the Visual and Performing Arts Center of Excellence for Portsmouth Schools. The Marching Truckers are a competitive core-style band and won first place at the Tidewater Festival of Marching Bands in 2015. The band took third place in the 2013 Grand Illumination Parade. And this band is very heavily decorated, so take a look and see what makes them so special.
Oh, here we go, some Christmas music for you.
Yes. They also won, by the way, the 2012 and 2013 winners of the Best Marching Band in Portsmouth.
All right, guys, well, we hope that you are enjoying the 32nd annual Grand Illumination Holidays in the City Parade in downtown Norfolk. We are enjoying the 400 block of Main Street so much, and hopefully you are nuzzled up with your family in your home watching the parade. We will be right back.
You're watching the ABC 13 Grand Illumination Parade, presented by Nordstrom. Welcome back to the ABC 13 Grand Illumination Parade, presented by Nordstrom.
It is just a wonderful night out here, guys, in downtown Norfolk for the 32nd annual Grand Illumination Holidays in the City Parade. And still the weather's holding up.
It's still holding up. See, I told you not to worry about anything. Yeah, we had a little drizzle trying to scare us. No big deal here.
Granby High School Marching Band, guys, they are doing a fantastic job. Look how large this group is. 55 members in grades 9 through 12. They have a flag, a dance team. They also have a drum line that you're hearing, brass and woodwind sections as well. Granby High School representing the city of Norfolk right here. And the Marching Comets, as they call themselves, perform at various parades, competitions, football events, and community-related events throughout the year. Let me tell you, everyone is really holding up so well in the wind as the temperature drops and the cold front comes through during the parade.
Right. Oh, it is. All right. Now we get to a float, which is not floating away up with all this wind here. The next Winter Wonderland-inspired float will wow the crowd with this beauty. Thousands of lights, too, along with the talented dancers performing alongside Kelly's Dance Explosion. Kelly's Dance Explosion opened in 1999 and is an award-winning competitive dance company. They won Best Dance Studio in Hampton Roads in 2010. The studio offers ballet, tap, jazz, hip-hop, musical theater, and even Zumba for adults and children. Very
nice.
Cool.
All right, you're looking at Tony's Marching Angels. Their theme tonight is the Marching Starlights. And they are dressed to impress in those metallic and glittery uniforms. Absolutely beautiful look here. They have a mission to promote and encourage music education in the community. They provide young musicians and performers the opportunity to improve and maintain their musical performing skills both individually and as an ensemble as well. There's some serious musicians in this crowd. Look at these faces,
Yeah, look
guys.
at them. They're serious about it.
They are into it. Awesome. All right, well, they're waiting their turn patiently, but it doesn't get cuter than pugs.
No, it does not. Check this out. Another parade favorite is this adorable Wrigley Brigade of pugs dressed up for the occasion of all kinds of costumes, from snow bears to penguins. Some of our pug friends, they can't quit. They quite make the 2-mile run, and they're riding in style in the special sleighs, too. You see that there. Hampton Roads pugs meet up. Get together monthly for dog socializing and a lively discussion about this one-of-a-kind breed. Look at this. They're too cute. Pugs You Gotta Save has helped over 60 pugs find forever homes over the last 5 months.
All right, welcome Lowe's Home Improvement. It's a Winter Wonderland garden party float created by the talented people at Lowe's Home Improvement and has tens of thousands of lights. Can you just leave a Christmas tree for me on the side of the road?
Just drop by Lucy's house, drop a tree off. And if you wouldn't mind setting it up, too, no big deal.
It looks great, though. It's the second largest home improvement organization in the world, believe it or not, and they employ 1,800 people in Hampton Roads.
They won Best Commercial Float this year, by the way. Pretty impressive float.
Yeah.
All right, we have the Marching Saints, Nansemond Suffolk Academy. Yes, they were the third-place winner in 2015. The Nansemond Suffolk Academy Marching Saints. The Marching Saints are the only independent school marching band in the area, and there are 50 students in that group. The Nansemond Suffolk Academy music program offers many opportunities, such as concert, wind ensembles, jazz ensembles, and athletic bands.
Beautiful. Look at the Christmas wreath inside of the tuba. Very nice.
That is very cool.
Very nice.
By the way,
Marching Saints. Look at that with their fleur-de-lis emblem. It's a great-looking group right there. That's for sure. Somebody's blowing bubbles at us over here.
I know.
You don't see it, but they're there. I tell you, this is, it is drizzling. We're dealing with a little bit of drizzle, but people are still, the crowd is holding still, though. They know there's not a lot left, and there is our next group, Wells Fargo. Take a look at the beautiful gift boxes. Let's see.
This will
Actually,
be
no,
Newport News Firefighters Association.
Preempted, not Wells Fargo here.
I got to point out the Newport News Firefighters Association joining us for their second parade, by the way. We are happy to have the Newport News Firefighters Association here tonight. The unit consists of current and retired members of the Newport News Fire Department. They are riding in a 1942 Americana LaFrance fire engine. So that's what that is.
Very cool. All right, there we go.
are.
All right. Wells Fargo people trying to stay warm, trying to keep their costumes on their heads. The gift boxes, gorgeous little balloon there. and quite a few people to tug that sucker along, especially when it is this windy.
Yeah.
My goodness. It started off as a warm evening, and it has really just dropped. But everybody is still having a great time out here, anticipating the arrival of Santa.
Oh, yeah.
So Wells Fargo and his team say that they're committed to philanthropy and volunteerism. Wells Fargo, they gave more than $4.1 million to nonprofits across Virginia through corporate and foundation giving as well. Well, that present, believe it or not, is about 20 feet tall.
Is that what you want, Lucy? Christmas? I know what you're saying.
A present from the bank? Yeah, that would be great.
Right. Fill with money.
That's exactly right. Welcome, Western Branch High School.
Yes, Western Branch. We know the crowd is going to love this next band and the holiday songs they are playing. And it's our first place winners in the 2015 Grand Illumination Parade, the Western Branch Marching High School Band. Western Branch High School Marching Band. The band was named as an All-Virginia Honor Band in 2014, 2015. And they perform at football games, they perform at parades, and various community events all over the city of Chesapeake. The band's director, by the way, Jason Taylor. Thank you so much for having them perform again. They were the 2015 winners last year, and you can see why they're fantastic.
Such a large group, Andre.
You know, this big event, I live downtown Norfolk, so my building is one of the buildings that's gonna be lit up with all the lights.
Oh,
yeah,
lucky you.
I saw the guys, you know, Justin and Leroy, they're all working, getting the lights tested out over the last few weeks.
Very
And
cool.
my apartment manager there, getting everything ready. They love it. They love this time of year. It's beautiful down here.
Now, you know, all of these school bands are judged and they compete for the best of trophies. I would not want to be one of the judges, I tell you.
It's too hard.
No, these are so
one
talented.
that comes by, yeah.
And you can tell the schools at which the bands are a priority.
Yeah.
Because their sound is so awesome, especially for them being so young.
Wow, they are fantastic. And guess who is coming up?
Guys, this is
None
so great.
other than the man in the red suit himself.
That's right, just a few more seconds. Look at him! Hello, Santa Claus.
Yes.
Enjoy that beautiful
The holidays
view.
are here. Yes.
Right
Santa
from
Claus
the North Pole. He
came
did
right
an
in.
early appearance.
And he's going to go back to the North Pole after this, though, to make sure all the presents are dropped off. Everything's ready to rock and roll. Everything's ready to go.
All right, guys, we hope you've enjoyed this wonderful parade, the 32nd annual Grand Illumination Holidays in the City. Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays. Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us for the ABC 13 Grand Illumination Parade, presented by Nordstrom.
Where are we starting? All right.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, we're back again.
Beautiful group here. We're going to let you know exactly who they are in just one second.
Yeah.
But these bands tonight,
They're a fantastic band.
I mean, incredible.
Oh yeah, it's
Absolutely
really a great way to bring in the new year when you have these bands, all these different high schools all across the area.
BTW guys.
Really,
Good looking.
really showing out. Yeah, this is Booker T.
Cougars.
Washington High School.
Welcome
Cougars,
to
yeah.
the Cougars. Let's see if we can take the sound for you for a little bit. Fantastic band.
hear them there. Booker T. Washington High School Marching Bookers with the winners of the Elizabeth River Crossing Cash Prize for Best Norfolk Band in 2015 Grand Illumination Parade.
Okay, I don't care how cold you are running in and out of your grocery store. Just imagine how cold the bell ringers are for the Salvation Army. Make sure you even take money out of the ATM. Just give them something.
Something. They're out there working for it.
This group is one of the most powerful and impactful nonprofits in our community. The Salvation Army Croc Center is a community center located in the Broad Creek area of Norfolk, and those were the representatives over there. All right, here we go, number 73.
Yes,
Who knows more about lights than the people at Dominion Virginia Power?
Oh, yeah. Power
Without
people.
them, we would not be able to experience this incredible tradition of illuminating the downtown skyline. I mean, think about how much they change it in just one instant with the flip of a switch.
Just like that, yeah. And they're responsible for making it happen and go off without a hitch.
Yeah. So thank you for keeping the lights on, guys, especially their work through Hurricane Matthew.
Oh, yes. They did a lot of work. They worked a lot. I know a lot of people had their lights on right away. Some had to wait, but they really were working for the moment they could.
Putting in a lot of hours, that's for sure.
So they're 12 miles of lights, by the way.
Wow.
12 miles of lights for the Grand Illumination.
Okay, Berkeley Cougar Marching Jukebox.
Yes.
Another first-time parade participant. So welcome, ladies. The organization provides youth with organized competition in a very safe environment. It strives to bring all of young people together through sportsmanship and competition. We're very happy to have them with us tonight to entertain us with their musical talents. Very good-looking crew right there. And they're actually able to keep their reindeer ears on.
Yes, the wind didn't blow it off. When it didn't blow off the hats off these little ones right here. Look how cute they look.
Truly.
With their Santa hats on.
Truly. That is a large group, my goodness.
But they're doing it, though. They're rocking it tonight.
They sure are.
The Grand Illumination. We're bringing this thing in with every year with great performances, great group of people that participate in this every year.
Look at them. Hi, girls.
Yes.
With their names across their Santa hats. Very good-looking group there. Well, you probably already hear the sounds coming
right behind them. Yeah, that's the Norfolk 5 NJROTC Battalion, and they have been participating in the Grand Illumination Parade for 12 years. Established in 1972, the purpose of the NJROTC is to teach high school students citizenship and leadership as well as maritime heritage. The battalion is one of the largest in the region. It includes members from all 5 Norfolk high schools.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Well represented from all 5 Norfolk high schools.
I'll tell you,
organization.
These groups, they feed right into the next generation of active duty service members.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
And the discipline that these kids learn in such an early time in their lives not only is a benefit for them, but it's a benefit for our entire country.
Yeah.
And our future service members right there, guys.
Gets them ready for the next step in the military career.
It's always interesting to see how disciplined they can get them and how precise their movements are.
Look at case in point right there.
Right, right.
Just a small example of how they get them. Look at that.
This is a crowd of 80,000 people out here tonight.
Watching this big event. By the way, since 1985, the Illumination skyline, it's been estimated that more than $5 million has been spent by private property owners and corporations to provide the illuminated skyline for the holiday. $5 million. Yeah, and private property owners. So everyone here gets into the holiday spirit when they light up the buildings down here.
Lake Taylor Leadership Academy there. It's a good-looking crew.
Yeah.
We'll let you listen to their routine a little bit.
Well, family-free fun activity. The interactive model train exhibit opens, by the way, November 30th. MacArthur Center has their winter extravaganza, by the way, November 19th through January 16th. You might have even passed it, but if you haven't, head down there. It's a great family fun time. The Winter Carnival, 9 family-friendly rides, which include the LED light.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right, TCC, Tidewater Community College. Very excited to hold number 76
I think he's just trying to stay warm.
That's the truth. They are hamming it up for our cameras here at 13 News Now. And there's the Santa balloon, precious, over 30 feet in length. That is one peppermint that is way too big to
I'll take that sugar rush, please.
That is the truth. So the school has campuses in Norfolk, Portsmouth, Chesapeake, and Virginia Beach. All right, Santa's favorite cookie?
Yes.
Girl
There we go.
Scouts cookie, of course.
Everybody knows Santa's meal of choice is milk and cookies, and he is in luck tonight.
Look at them.
Look.
Oh,
They're
my
all dressed-
goodness. Brilliant. Save that
is a
for
very
Halloween,
great idea,
too.
yeah. But I will take 3 boxes, please. Of what's your favorite, Lucy?
Oh, my gosh. Samoas? Do they even
Samoas?
call them Samoas
I
anymore?
think so.
Caramel Delights?
No, Samoa's are my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic. So
Absolutely.
good. The lemon ones are good, too.
I know, but you know, and then I end up ordering way too many.
That's exactly right.
My cousin always wants me to order.
Hopefully, Santa Claus doesn't eat all the cookies this time, and I can steal them the next morning before the kids wake up.
Oh, good luck with that. I have a feeling I'm going to be buying a box for your daughter soon.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be hitting me up.
That's the truth. That is the truth. Future Girl Scout right there.
Yeah. Well, the Girl Scout is the world's most successful organization dedicated to creating girl leaders, by the way. Participants get to explore new fields of knowledge and develop strong core values to carry throughout life.
All right, here we go. Number 78. Oh, my goodness.
Whoa.
Do you recognize the big
Who
man
is
here?
that? Oh.
Of course, he's right behind the milk and cookies.
Well, we all already are nice. Yes, right?
Santa Claus. Oh, Merry
Yeah.
Christmas, everyone.
And by the way, this is put on by the U.S. Postal Service. Yes, the Postal Service has been happily serving the citizens of Hampton Roads for almost 30 years. Every year, the Postal Service works with Santa and his elves to make sure that Santa gets all his letters from children, and they also do the very important job of delivering some special packages from Santa.
Well, we hope that you have enjoyed the 32nd annual Holidays in the City and Grand Illumination Parade.
Yes.
That you're watching us live on Facebook right now. Poor Santa fighting to keep his hat on there.
He is.
Truly a beautiful parade this year. I'll tell you, the Downtown Council has done an incredible
They
job.
have.
Every year it has gotten better, and Andre and I have just been so honored to do this one more time.
I love this. I love getting into the holiday spirit here, and we get to see Santa. I've been a good boy.
Yeah,
What a big present.
absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, Merry
All the
Christmas,
kids love it.
everyone.
Merry Christmas to you.
There's joy in living when you give into the Christmas spirit now.